Well, good afternoon, evening, fellow diamond painters. DP Crazy Lady, it is the 19th of March 2024, and it is, what time is it? 5:36 p.m. I know, it feels like my videos are getting later and later. Sorry about that. But the puppy woke me up at 3, and I tried to go back to sleep, and he woke me up at 6, and I tried to go back to sleep. I ended up not getting up until like 9 or 10, which is late for me. So I had a very short day of getting things done. So I'm finished with the bottom half of this purple owl, and hopefully you can see where I put some of the sparkle and the special stones in. So that is the first half, and I think it's looking pretty good. So I'm going to put you in the cradle. I'm going to pause you, put you in the cradle, and I really don't have a whole lot to talk about, but I figure I give you a few minutes of whatever. So hang in there. Be right back. Okay, hopefully that will work. So, yeah, I'm using, for my little shiny ones, I'm putting these purple ones, if you can see them, if they're not blurry, in, there's, well, V, you've done this one before, Crafting with V, and the letter E is 208, the color. Now, there's a lot of the E, in the flowers and things. I'm putting the regular ones, the regular drills into the flowers, and what I'm trying to do is just do the E's that are outlining the owl, and hopefully some up in his head, and then I will do these are the gold ones that I'm using for the O, and placing those along the bird and in his eyes and such. So that's what I'm using. I need to buy more of these. I ran out. I had that many specialty drills of these little rhinestone thingies that now I've got to order some more off of Temu. Thank goodness they're not expensive. They're only $2-3 for like 50 of them, or 100 or whatever. So I'm gonna get some more of these next month because I need them. So I'm just doing the ends right now, which is a gray, around the edges. So let's see, today I might as well call it a brunch instead of my breakfast lunch, since I got up late, and I just had a little bit of oatmeal and had some a scrambled egg. That was it. And then for dinner, I took out some of the shrimp, and I didn't know what to make. I hate getting up this late and then trying to figure out what to do for the rest of the day. I feel like I'm rushed all day long. And so I was going to make like a shrimp linguine, and I thought, nah, I don't feel like that. Plus, I didn't have any heavy cream left. So I turned around, and my daughter, I mentioned something about shrimp Creole or something, and I don't have all the ingredients for that either here. So I kind of invented my own. I did use the shrimp, and I had some fire roasted tomato or green red pepper and onion that I had gotten from Walmart. Those are really good. So I threw some of those in the pan, and sauteed them around in there with some olive oil. Then I opened up a can of chopped tomatoes and threw a few of them in there, probably half the can, and cooked that up a little bit. Then I threw in about an eighth of a teaspoon or so of cayenne pepper, and threw in some put in some a cup's worth of chicken broth, and let that cook in there a little bit. The shrimp that I have is already cooked, so I don't have to worry about, cooking it a whole lot. So then I let that simmer a little bit. Then I threw in I have some fresh parsley that I had months and months back that I had chopped all up, and then I put it in the freezer so that I could just pull out, a little bit at a time when a recipe called for it. So I put some of that in, then I threw my shrimp in, and let that cook a little bit to heat up the shrimp. And then I took some sour cream and put that in there to give it a creamy texture. And I use cornstarch to thicken my sauces and stuff. So I thickened it up a little bit with cornstarch, and it was really tasty. And I put it over garlic and herb rice cauliflower. It was frozen rice cauliflower that I got at Walmart, and I put that over it, and we had a helping of that. It was really good, and I have some left over, so we can have it for lunch tomorrow if I want. So we've got two things left over. I've still got some cabbage and potatoes and a little bit of corned beef. More cabbage than anything else, because I didn't use a lot of corned beef. So I'm just we may have that for dinner tomorrow, and have the shrimp, because there's less of it, for lunch tomorrow. So, well, apparently they say the weather, the days that we had that snow, that was the worst part. The snow is gone right now. It's still not very warm. It's 40 degrees, so that's warmer than it was yesterday. So hopefully tomorrow will be halfway decent, because I want to get the puppy in and get his nails cut. I hate, waiting until, his nails get too long, because then it's a pain for them to be cutting them like that. So, and his puppy box was supposed to be here on, now I'm going to get the hiccups, on Sunday. Then they said it was delayed, like I said. Oh, wait a minute, I got to drink something, I get the hiccups. Hold on, guys. Oh, goodness. Because of the bad weather that they had in that area, then it was supposed to be here on Monday, but it didn't hit the one town away from us until late afternoon Monday. And then they said it would be here maybe Tuesday, which, nope, because it just hit our town early this morning. So it'll probably be here tomorrow. I tell you, it's his last bark box, his last one. We're not signing up for any more. And it's like they're dragging this one out. Like, well, it's the last one, we can take our time. If the dog gets it, he gets it, But he's been going crazy. Every time he hears, the UPS show up, FedEx, the mailman, the mail truck shows they have the package delivery guy, because they deliver our mail up at the up at our lock boxes. But if there's packages, they have a separate. It's almost like a station wagon mail truck, and he delivers the bigger packages and stuff. So every time Liam hears that kind of stuff, it's like, oh, they're coming here for me, they're coming for me. No, not for you, pup. You know, so he has a fit. And let's see, anything else? Probably not. I don't think I'm going to go up to the church on Thursday for a meal. I think I'm going to make my own. Someone had asked, you know, what did the minister say when I went last Thursday? And he had sounded real positive the week before, and oh, they were going to help, or they were going to try and help, or try and do something. And when I saw him last Thursday, he kind of blew me off. I said, well, you know, if they get to it, they get to it, or something like that. And there's nothing against the pastor, nothing against the church and stuff. It's like, I know I don't belong to any churches around here, and I never expected any help. You know, he just asked how I was doing, and he BS's with me every once in a while. So, you know, I was telling him that, you know, things were tight. And he acted as if, oh, yeah, you know, we can help you. We'll do this. We'll do that. And it's not that you expect it, but when someone tells you, oh, I think we can do this, you know, I'm sure I work with these, and I do this, and I do that. And then the next time you see them, they kind of blow you off. It's like, well, why'd you do that? You know, so, oh, well, I figure, you know, I wasn't begging for anything to begin with. I'm not begging for anything now. And, you know, we're going to pay for it ourselves, however we can. And that means there's a lot of stuff I won't be able to get by, you know, nothing. But household expenses come first. You know, I might be able to, maybe once a month, I can spend like maybe between $10 and $20 a month to maybe, you know, get just a couple budget-friendly paintings or something that I happen to see. No big deal. I don't even have to have them. You know, I mean, money was already basically put aside for the table I need. That's already put into Amazon. I can't pull it out. It's payments I made to there, and it built up, you know, credits so I can use it. So, other than that, I told my daughter I would give her, you know, between $75 and $100 a month to pay for the hot water tank. So it'll probably take us, you know, almost 2 years to pay it off, but so what? You know, at least it'll be being paid for, and I can feel good about the fact that we're doing it. You know, no help, no nothing, we did it. So, I pat myself on the back for that. And, you know, feel good about it. So, and let's see. I don't know if, like I said, the snow is gone, but it's dreary out. And windy. Very, very windy. And I don't know what it's going to be like tomorrow. As long as it doesn't rain or snow tomorrow, we're taking him in. He needs to get those nails cut. And I want them to weigh him, too. Every once in a while, they do weigh him. He hasn't been weighed for about 3 months, 2 or 3 months, I want to have him weighed. He doesn't look like he's losing any weight, so I want to make sure, that he's still within that range. Because he was 14 pounds, and the last time they weighed him, he was about 14 and a half pounds. So, and he looks about the same. So I just want them, get him on the scale and weigh him. And let's see, anything else? Did I do anything else? Oh, I think after I paint this one, I don't know if I'm going to do another 30 by 40 or if I'm going to attempt to do one of the other diamond arts. I don't know. But they won't be big ones, of diamond art. I've got smaller. Well, not smaller, but I have some that are partials, I think. With the puppies and stuff like that. What's her name? I can't think of the artist's name now. I have several of hers. It was the same lady, I believe, that put out the one with the puppy pasta chef. I'm not sure. I have to look at them again. So I don't. And then if I can do one of those and then go back to the 30 by 40, then I'll do that. This one should be done. I'd say by tomorrow. I would have gotten more done, but that puppy is just bananas. He's bonkers. He'll come running in here and, or he'll whine at the entrance of my room, and I'll say, well, come on, and he'll come in, and I'll say, okay, you want to get up here under the banky, or, what do you want? And he'll just stare at me. He'll just stand there and stare at me, and I'll say, okay, get up here. And he won't do anything. So I go to reach, and he takes off, goes back in the other room, and hassles hassles my daughter in there. Then he'll come running back in here, do the same thing, do nothing. And, you reach down to even try to pet him, and then he just takes off. So I don't know what his deal is. He either doesn't want me diamond painting or something. I don't know what the heck it is. I hope you're able to see this, because I don't know how far up and down I'm going on this darn thing. But, yeah, he'll drive you crazy. And now I love it when he plays, I call it he plays soccer or hockey. What he does is he gets one of his squeaky toys in his mouth, and he'll use it to hit his little ball and chase it everywhere. And all you hear is squeak, 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 squeak. And he's just chasing that ball everywhere until it goes under a piece of furniture, and then he starts barking and crying and carrying on. You got to get up and get it for him. But he'll chase it everywhere. He needs a playmate, and I am not getting another dog. He takes the toy and he throws it at our cat because he wants her to play. And she ain't having any of it. She's got no reason to be. That's why I say I can't tell if you guys see this or not. I should bring it up a little higher. Let's see. I don't know. Can you see that? This thing. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, he tries to get her to play. She's not having any of it. I mean, she'll chase him, swat him, and they'll chase each other up and down the hallway and into the living room and back and forth and that kind of thing. But as far as him trying to get her to play with one of his toys. She doesn't want it. And he don't understand that, that hey, she's a kitty. She don't fetch. Well, I had a cat who used to fetch, but not this one. She don't play that game. But yeah, he tries to get her to play all the time. But yeah, I was saying this, I should be able to get this done by tomorrow. I'll probably, finish all this section most of today or toward the evening, and then start a little bit on the left side and maybe get it done by tomorrow. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens, see how far I get. But after I get off here, I got to go in and clean up my kitchen and put all the stuff away, get the dishes washed. So, nothing else. Nothing going on. Oh, and that fan sales did send some kind of code thing, and I don't know if it's worth even thinking about it. It's they said the code for anybody who buys anything, I guess, is crazy, but then it's only 5%, and I'm thinking 5% isn't very much. So I don't know if anybody wants to use it. I don't know if I'm even gonna list it, because it's just kind of, if it was like 10% or 15% or something like that, yeah, 5% really, doesn't amount to a whole heck of a lot, I wouldn't think. So that would be up to you guys if you want it on there. It's, I guess if you buy something at fan sales, you put in the code crazy or something, or I don't even know how it works, and you get a 5% discount. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a business YouTube channel, so I don't understand the affiliate stuff and whatever. So everybody do what they want to do. Doesn't make any difference to me. So I guess I'm going to get off here because I don't really have much else to talk about, and I feel like I'm starting to get a headache. I can't wait to go get my eyes examined. I can still see and everything, but I still have the feeling that I'm going to need a newer pair of glasses. These are scratched up pretty good and getting a little from cleaning them, after a while the glass wears away, it gets kind of foggy type, I can't explain it, but they do. And I think I'm going to need a new pair after all these years. And hopefully I don't need, anything more higher powered than what I got. So, have a good one. I'm going to work on this. And like I said, right in here where the eye is, the O's that I have there, those are going to have the gold. And on the nose. And I'm going to try and put some purple, the purple stones up here. And whatever I can fit, around the edges, wherever there is the letter E, if I have enough of them, because I have some other purple, but it's not this shade. So hopefully I have enough. We will see what we will see. So y'all have a good one. Sorry, this one is really boring. I know it is. But I wanted to come on to at least show you, how far I've gotten, and we'll see how it looks when it's done. So my first attempt at adding specialty drills to a plain one, I wanted to try it, see how it worked, because when I eventually get to that steampunk cat, I really want to try and bling, it out as much as I can. I have to make sure I have enough uh, rhinestone drills. So y'all have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your evening. In whatever you're doing. Today was primary day, I guess, around here or something. I didn't get out to there yet, but I'm not even worried about it right now. So y'all have a good one. Hugs. DP Crazy Lady. I'm out.